Hello, always Dizzy here, going to start with puzzle streak of 42, as I always do before I play any games. Feel very, is nauseous the word? Queasy, nauseous. Been feeling like that all day. Since lunch. Okay, let's start in 15 seconds. I'm cooking soup right now, so I'll have to go in about an hour for a couple minutes to turn off the stove or to lower it, the temperature. Later stream for me tonight. Here we go. Black. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Am I happy with just the... I guess I'm happy with just the rook. I guess I'm happy with just the knight? Whoa, 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 whoa. What am I missing here? Oh, what am I missing here? Oh, it got me. It totally got me. Okay. Well, start over here. That type of mate has a name. I was just studying that a couple of days ago. I forget the name of it though. Like dovetail mate or something. Check. Check. Oh wait, he can just take. But then is this mate? Yeah. Again, if he comes here, then we're getting close. So check, and then check, and then it should be mate here. Check wins the rook. Then I'd be up the exchange. Hello, Larson Pie. Watch your language. Look what I picked up today, Larson Pie. Looks good. Gochujang spam. Gochujang spam. My oven, my soup is boiling over. I can hear it. I better turn it down. Yeah. So there's takes, and then I'm wondering if I can take here and then go here. I don't think so. Because, you know, it takes, and then check, take, queen, takes, check. I don't think that's enough material. So what if I just get a second queen and then check? Okay, I think and hope that works. I think I just queen here. I didn't pay attention to this, but we're still threatening to queen. So I think just king h1. Hello. Okay, black. Black? Black. So king h3. Gonna sneeze. Excuse me. King h3. And then push. It takes. Can I come back in time? I don't know. But nothing else makes sense to me. Oh yeah, he has to spend a move taking the bishop. Okay, I am white now. Well, I can just promote. $22. I have check. And then I win the queen for free. What do I do at the end? Okay, so maybe I don't go rook h2. I might go f2 at the end here. This wins the bishop. You'd think anywhere would be winning. That's ridiculous. I'm going to go to d4, but you'd think any move is winning, but odd. Very odd. And here we just create a breakthrough. 25. So what about a check this way, and then he's forced to go to the back rank, and then I can win the rook. Actually, that's mate. There's a fork here. 27. I think a check and then c7 should be good. I'm covering e1 as well. .28. Maybe e6. Just feels good. 29. Mate in 2, 3. 30. Knight d5. 31. Free knight. Actually, okay, well, g4. 32. Check. He has to take. And then check and then mate. Check and then mate. Oh, I did not see that. That scared me. 33. This is unstoppable mate. I still do it for hours, Alex. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. So there's one move here. It should be fine. So it's not mate, but he has to give this up and then I can hide in front. Now, if I take, there's this, but then I can slide over. 35. I just want to see somebody message me. Okay. I can take and then knight e5. I think I'll just take on c2 here. 36. Mate in 2. It's not mate in 2. Mate in 3. 37. I can win the queen for a rook. And if he runs, then I win a rook because I take here. Yeah, so I take and then I take on a1. 38. I have check wins the queen. And I assume we just go back to g6 here. Yeah. 39. Take. Wins the knight. Do I just go back to f1? $40. Wow, I'm doing pretty good. I'm at 15 minutes here. I'm at 40. Okay, so white is in zugzwang, or it's almost in zugzwang. This is wrong. It has to be a4 because my king needs to get to this square. So I go a4, then he pushes, I advance, and that's how you do the hokey pokey. Last one, 41. Yeah, this will be one of my best all-time times. So check and then take. Should be good. And I'm done. That was 16 minutes. Holy shit. I'm going to get one wrong on purpose now. That was freaking fast. And that was with me going to check on the stove for a minute. I mean, that was fast. I just have to respond to this message I got. Okay. Time for a game. Yeah, that might be my all-time best time. My all-time best time. Okay, 2189. 10 months old account. 600 games. I don't know. I don't want to. 10 months old. Too scared. Here we go. 3-year-old account. Yes. Haven't faced this in a while. This knight h3. He wants to go to f4, obviously. And I think it's like c4, knight c3, knight f4. Fighting over d5. Called it. And I forget what you're supposed to do against that. Probably don't want, like, maybe control e5. Can I do that soon? d5. He can just play d5 here. So can I go d6, e5? Can I do that? And e5 here, so that the knight stays out of my hair. Forgot about e4. So now what? Knight c6 maybe? d5, I can just, okay, I'm going to try this. Knight c6. Then maybe queen e8 or a5. No, a5 we don't need. So maybe queen e8 next. My queen serves no purpose on d8. c5. That opens up his light squared bishop, though. I can maybe play c6, but yeah, that's maybe not the best for me. En passant, and then, yeah. So then now he opens up his bishop, but at least I stopped his knight from coming in. So I'm pretty happy with this position. Complicated. Complicated. Ooh, there's almost tricks, but his knight is in the way. Yeah, that almost works. But he's got c1, queen b6, and actually he can just go king h1 there. But that's not so bad for me. Except once he takes, it could get a little hairy. So tempting. It's so tempting to play. I'm going to play it. So bishop c1, queen b6, king h1, or knight f2. Knight f2 I traded off, so king h1 would be best. And then, yeah, and then I don't have a plan. But it's too tempting not to play. Oh, so that one I don't mind, because now I should be able to win the b pawn. I don't think I'm getting trapped. I can always go to a6. So that's why he had to go to c1 there. It was kind of a hope chess move, a little bit. It wasn't so bad if he found the best move, though. Ooh, 94. I got to be a little careful there. Am I trapped? I might be trapped there after 94 there. But now I can escape. Yeah, he might have had 94. No, I could have escaped here. Yeah, it would have been scary, though. But I think I was escaping after 94. But yeah, I already mapped out my escape route. Now, I wonder if I could go this way because his discoveries aren't so great. He doesn't have the greatest discoveries, but it's still scary. Hello, Sun Tzu. Yeah, this is the greedy way to play. I'm going to do it. I'm greedy. I don't see a good discovery. Maybe greedy. Well, it's kind of greedy. It's risky, but it's greedy in the sense that my queen is a lot better not on a6. Sorry for all the unrequested ASMR. Yeah, so I'm just plopping back here. He might try to double up on the b file now, or like a4, a5. I have knight d4. Could also bring this knight back to challenge his. It's not the safest piece. Maybe he should, well, that doesn't even quite work, but yeah, maybe he should take here because there's potential for him to fight for f4. But I think a4 is another plan for him. Okay, so we take with the bishop and it's protected. Oh, can he sack here? So I might need to take with the rook because takes. If we capture, I guess if I take with the knight, yeah, it's a little dangerous here for sure. And even b7's hanging. Yeah, maybe I might have to take this way. I'm not sure about that. My knight's hanging. Yeah, this might be a problem for me. Because takes. He's got rook f4. Amongst other things. Yeah, I can take back this rook b2. This is very bad for me all of a sudden. Ah, yikes. Yeah. I can't even go here because of. I guess I could do that because I'm defending. No, I keep forgetting my knight's under attack. Yeah, I might have to go knight f6 here. Yeah, this is bad. He found a good move. How am I doing on the clock? I'm a little behind my checkpoints. I should probably have about 5:30, 5:45 at this point. Yeah, so I'm a little behind. And I should be worse on the board a little bit. So a little bit behind on the clock and a little bit behind on the board. White has a billion ways to play here. There's this. Okay, this is kind of a tempo move. But then I think he can take, but then his bishop, his knight's under attack. Then he can go here, take. Then he has time for this at the end. You know, this knight, maybe I should take here first and then here. Can I do that? Or just check? Hello, Gamma. No, this is the first game. Yeah, boom. Okay, I don't. This is bad though. Yeah, he takes and he takes on b7. And he can still go check here after as well. But oh god, and then I lose here as well. Then there's knight f7. No, I'm behind on the clock. I should have about close to 6 minutes on the clock now. So I'm very behind on the clock. But yeah, he just takes on f6 and he sees it. And then he goes check. He just sees everything. So I lose the exchange. Okay, I can take the rook though. Take that, but we're still down. But his king is kind of exposed, but he's got queen f3. Yeah, for me, it's an improvement. Yeah, he can just come in here. What about this? I'm hitting here. His queen can just come in. Okay, let's play it. I don't have much time. So he locks me in, and then I can take on f5. Maybe I have a chance still. So here, I don't love that. I think I have to take. Maybe I could push. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, now he locks me in. Vivek, what do you think I'm eating? It's the same one as before. You told me don't eat it too quickly, and I took that literally. Yeah, this is not looking so fantastic. But let's go here. It's the same one as before. Almost finished it. It's not the bujia. No, this was the namkeen. Maybe it is the bujia. Yeah, it's the very first one, right? No, it's not the bujia. The bujia one, it was all the same texture. This is not all the same texture. The bujia one was not good. And it came with that big lump of salt or whatever. I didn't like that. Well, I've got soup cooking on the stove right now. My timer should go off in about 20 minutes or half an hour. And then I have to check on it. Okay, so my opponent is slowing down here, which is good for me. But he still has more time than I do. At this point, normally I should have at least 7.5 minutes. I'm sorry, I mean 2.5 minutes. So I'm a bit below my checkpoints, on the clock, but not too bad. But I am slower than I should be. I should probably have about 3 minutes here. And so let's just pin the bishop to the queen. And I think I can take this. So let's take it. And now this looks Josh. But I'll take black here. Okay, let's just attack this here. And fix the pawn. No, he wants to come in here. Okay, yeah, let's... Oh, shit. Here I've got G6. Okay, got to be careful. A minute 30. Can't ignore the clock. If he pushes, I take. Let's go here. If he pushes, I'll take. Then his king can't even come up, so he's got to go to c1. Maybe I should play this so that I can push. But even that, I'm not sure. I think I just want to take it. And then how do I make progress here? Well, now that these are fixed, okay, let me just make a move. I mean, this is an idea because he can't push these pawns. Maybe, should I go here? No, I'm kind of scared. I want them offset. Okay, let's go here. He should probably push. Yeah, he probably, oh, he's got this now, but it should be better for me. And let's push one of them. And he can never take it, right? So I can take this pawn, I just realized. Okay, now his king should move up. If he knows what's good for him, he resigns. Yeah, he should play it on. Like, either resign earlier or play on longer. Why? This is not the right time to resign. But, okay. So we started off with a win. We like that. Yeah, he played this knight h3 line, so I'm surprised more people don't play it, because I think it's one of the main ways to play against the Dutch, but I almost have never, this might be like the second time I've ever seen it. But I think I played against it correctly. Basically, as I understand it, white wants to play knight f4, like c4, knight c3, and then they have control over d5. So my goal was just to not allow knight f4 or be able to kick it out. So that's why I went with d6 to try to get e5 in so that I have control over f4. If I can stop the knight from going to f4, then the knight just stays out of play. And so white does not have a knight. They're playing without a knight. So I think I played against it correctly. That's why I went for this. And then he made it pretty complicated. I'm not sure about knight c6 and knight d4. Because this got, yeah, I don't know about this one. And then f4, yeah, he really complicated matters. I have so much trouble when there's multiple pawn capture possibilities. This was a bit of an experiment, not an experiment. It was a little bit of hope chess, a little bit, because bishop c1 and I don't have anything. So probably not the greatest move, but it did work out because I won a pawn because he didn't put it on c1. And then he found a really good move here, and then I was in trouble. So I brought the knight back because it looked a little bit too flimsy to try to keep material. And took a little bit of risk here. Lost the exchange, but his king is exposed. And here I'm actually equal. So yeah, but I had to untangle these pieces a little bit. And then he got a little bit too careless here. Because I just won a pawn. And well, now I'm winning. I have a better rook and I'm up a pawn. So should be enough to win. Yeah, okay, let's look at that with the engine. Man, I've been feeling queasy, nauseous all day. And it sucks. I don't know why. I had ramen for lunch and then I drank a little bit of milk, just a little bit. And I think it's the milk made me feel gross all day. Ugh. So I'm drinking ginger ale. I bought ginger ale to try to... Oh my God, look at that graph. Yikes. Just got... That's unusual for me to just get completely outplayed in the opening, but wow. It normally looks the other way. This whole graph looks, yeah, the other way. Opposite to what I'm normally. I'm much better out of the opening, like winning, and then I lose. But it was the opposite here. I think it was really when I like the knight g4 stuff. Yeah, because this was all good. Here it actually is preferring to just take on e4. I didn't even consider that. I guess I should have considered it. Just trade everything. I didn't even consider. I should have considered it. Whether or not I played it doesn't matter. I should have considered it. And then this was all fine. It actually doesn't even mind. It actually likes knight g4. So had he played this, the computer then wants to take on e4 again. And if he recaptures, then bishop f5. What is the point of this? I don't know. I don't know the point of that. Then it wants to bring the knight back. I don't know. This is a weird position. I'm not used to this type of position. But queen b6 was not the worst move in the world. It's plus 0.7, so we're slightly worse, but it's not too bad. Wow, I didn't even consider taking a2. That's, if we don't take on a2, it's plus 2, which is hard to believe. And he found the best move. So if I had taken on a2, yeah, but yeah, okay, well, yeah, this is still this is complicated for black. We have to play h5. If I bring the knight back to f6, then white has too many pieces ready to employ. So yeah, I did not play this the greatest. White had too much play here. Yeah, this is such a complicated move for me to do. I mean, it liked knight g4, but it wanted to, yeah, it wanted to resolve this earlier. So even now I can take it, and then I guess it makes sense to trade it off, even if it's just so that I have less to have to calculate and account for. So I should have, that's the main thing I'm taking from this game. I should have just traded on e4. And then, yeah, here it's plus 2. I was getting a bit nervous here. And so this was his blunder because his rook's hanging. So I equalize. He needed to take on h7. Ouch, ouch, ouch. How am I not just losing? I have to sack the queen. Yeah, I am just losing. Knight h2 wins the game. Ouch. Okay, and then here it's equal. And this was a blunder because I played one of the only 2 winning moves. I guess he had to play some other moves. It's kind of, I feel a little bit bad for white. This is the type of thing I hate, when it doesn't look like your move is so bad, right? It seems reasonable, but it's just losing, or close to losing, minus 1.3. I hate when that happens to me because it's not like so clear. But yeah, this was a bit weak though, because now I can pin him and I'm in the driver's seat. This was actually a blunder. For 2 reasons. First, there's queen e4. And then, okay, it's just another chance to play bishop e7. So bishop e7. What does this do? Oh, and then I can go bishop e4. Okay, yeah. If I had more time, I think I would have seen that. Yeah, just keep attacking the pinned piece. Okay, and then here, this was a mistake. Best was going this way, because yeah, now he can't defend it, which makes sense. Yeah, my instinct was to keep his king in the back rank, though. And then, yeah, and then I blundered here. White is still equal after rook f5. I thought this wouldn't matter. Oh, and then he takes this way, and I got 2 pawns under attack. Still seems like it'd be a little tricky for white to defend, though. I might go after this pawn. I guess he's going to get the Philidor at the end because he can take one pawn and then he can take the other one and then he can defend. Wow. So where was it here? So yeah, this throws away the win. But we were both low in the clock. He would have had to have played perfectly there. But so what's the best move? H5 is simplest. H5. And then if he comes, should have just played H5. I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised though that this throws away the win. Hard to believe. Okay, going to play another game. $22.58. 1 year old. 200 games. No thanks. I'm sorry. No, come on. Come on. I just don't want to. That was the first game, but I did puzzle streak in like 16 minutes, I think. So very fast puzzle streak. $19.66. This is one of the most annoying lines to face as a bird. Now, I know the general idea from the course. We basically allow symmetry for like 16 moves. And so I think it's D3 here, I believe. I don't abort all the games. Okay. Yeah, he's still doing the symmetry. Now, it's either knight C3 or D4. And they might transpose. I'm going to start with D4 or E4 rather. Yeah, but they've increased my timeout time, so that's scary. It used to be 10 minutes and then it was 18 minutes. Now it's 18 minutes when I abort too much. Whoops, I just blundered a piece. Okay, I'll pretend it was all part of my plan. It is knight C3 first. I was busy talking. Can I go check, actually? Yeah, I have queen D5. Lucky guy. I don't deserve it. I still think this is wrong, though. It might have been knight C3 first. So, but now we're out of the course, because the course is symmetry happens for like 16 moves. So it might have been knight C3 first. So how about knight C3 now? I'm not sure about what I think about E5. But I'm playing. I mean, at least it'll blunt his bishop for a second. Yeah, so if I take, do I have knight B5 after we trade? There's knight A6. Well, yeah, that's kind of the thing. The symmetry, I'm white, so I always have the initiative. So takes. I think I can just take here, right? Because it's a pawn. He has discoveries though, but then I have a fork. So I think I can play it. Right? Take, and then I have a fork here. Okay. Oh shit. It's protected though. Oh, where can I go though? Knight D3, knight C4 maybe? Knight C4. His bishop can come out. I could go to G4. Knight here is almost possible. Yeah, so check, but I don't like that. Then he's got the initiative. I don't like that. Knight C4, bishop D6. I might come in here, but I don't like that I'm blocking. the d file. But then I can maybe play e5. So let's do this. Then maybe I have e5, maybe. But he just goes knight c6. I'm up a pawn. I shouldn't worry about it too much. Okay, this is under attack again. So how does he deal with that? Here or just here? Yeah, but this ain't so easy for him. The c7. I can even maybe go bishop f4. Because how does he defend that? Wait, does he come in here? That's annoying. Yeah, and it starts to get a little tactical. Okay, if I go here, then he can't, but then he can take here again. No, he can't. Okay, so knight b5. But then I can go c3 or something. No. Okay, so bishop f4 again. And if he goes knight, I mean, I really don't love that. I could maybe go rook f2, but that's getting iffy. Okay, let's do this. So knight d4. What were they saying? Rook c1. God, I feel so gross still. I don't know what it was. It's like something about the milk. He goes for it. Yeah, so there's rook a c1. And then what does he do? And he just develops. I don't know. Let's protect that. Rook f2 is too scary. Okay. Okay, so now can I just challenge him? But then this is unprotected. I could go bishop e5. Have to be careful about discoveries. Takes here. He gets his pawn back. Right? Takes. No, that should still be good for me. I hope. But I think I can play this. So I'm just trying to simplify because I'm up a pawn. Hokkaido? No. Whenever I go to the mainland, it's for a tournament, and I never have time to eat. Okay. So there's a fork here, but I don't. Well, I guess I do mind it. So how do we deal with that? Because this is a fork. I could go rook fe1 maybe. You gotta watch the clock. Yeah, this is looking scary for sure. Knights are tricky. Okay. Here. Gotta be careful. There's bishop g4 at the end, but I think I can play this. Let's see. Yeah, I'm behind on the checkpoints. Or I'm behind on the second check. Oh, what did I drop? A pawn? Was that a pawn? No. It's the exchange. Shit. Maybe he'll take the pawn. I could avoid exchange. Yeah, maybe I should avoid. I need pieces. Where did all my time go? Where did I sink all my time into? I shouldn't give up though. I'm down the exchange for a pawn. It's not the end of the world. Was it too much snacking? Is this dropping my pawn? I got knight f3, knight c3, I mean. I got two knights, so I can be tricky too. Maybe he'll walk into a fork. He wants his other rook in. Here. Yeah. Need to be more tenacious, more resilient. We're down in material, but he's still, I mean, we still have 4 pieces, right? Because normally I would mentally just give up, like as soon as I drop that exchange. Might have like resigned there in a lot of games, but if you look at the positive, again, he won the exchange for a pawn. It's not the end of the world. It's not ideal. It's not good, but he still has to convert it. It's not the easiest thing to convert this as black. G5, I don't have f4. So I don't know. Maybe I go knight f2. I don't really want to go backward though. Okay, he's hitting my rook. So let's just go here. I'm way behind on the clock though. That's another issue I have here. So I don't know. He wants to get into here, I guess. Okay, I'm going to go here. I'm going to try for h3. It gives me h2 for my king. And he wants this now. I'm going to keep the knights. Oh, there's rook d2 though is killer. Rook d2 is killer. I should not have. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't want to trade is the thing. That's why I went here. But rook d2 is lights out because he just takes c2 here. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to go passive. I really don't. But I can't let him get another pawn. But he just comes in now. I mean, he's only 1800 blitz. I only have 90 seconds here. He's looking for the lights out. Let's take that and just make a move before I flag. You know, you can always hope. Can I go here? There's this. No, there's not. Yeah, can I just go here? Am I missing something? Maybe there's g5 or something? Shouldn't affect anything. Oh, it is. Then he's got knight g, bishop g6. Let's see if he finds it. He found everything else. He found a lot this game. G6 wins or keeps the bishop. See if he finds it. Okay, he doesn't. So how do I take? I don't know. Tough choice. Okay. This should be good. Even if I had 2 minutes here, this is tough. Okay, you might be able to even just take here now. Should be winning for black. have to. My stove is beeping. I need to check on my soup. This might be a draw now, but I have 8 seconds, 9 seconds. Yeah, this is a draw. I just don't have time. Okay, I got to check on my stove. By the way, he has a fake rating. My soup turned out beautifully. Although a lot of the water came out of it. Okay, so he had lots of games played. He just has high RD. You know, it was before he was probably like 100 RD a week ago. Because he's played a bunch of games and he's still 60. So he might have been like 150 RD. Yeah, he played very well for 1900. Okay, so what can I learn from the game? So I'm not sure. I forget if it's E4 here. Maybe it is. It might be D3. Maybe I don't play knight C3. I forget. But we have a good position, right? We're up a pawn. So we just won a pawn out of the opening, and then he played very well. It didn't help that I just dropped the exchange here. I always forget that the knights can like clone themselves. And then I fought on to get a draw from that position. I'm pretty happy with, but yeah, the clock got me. Let's look at that with the engine. Got to get. I was hoping the ginger ale would get rid of this nauseous feeling. It makes it feel worse, actually. I did get the 0 sugar ginger ale. That might be partly why. So wait, I mean here I had literally 0.2 seconds. I needed to play Knight e4. I know that the knight can defend it, but I didn't have time. I literally did not have, I had 0.2 seconds. I had to pre-move everything, and I can't pre-move with the knight. So I was actually winning out of the opening, +3, and then I just dropped the exchange. So yeah, because I was just up a pawn, and then it was right here where I dropped the exchange, and now I'm just losing. So also before that, it didn't quite love how I played, and he played perfect. He played the top engine move there. It actually does like this, but I mean, oh my god. Oh, knight h6? And oh, e5 is devious, but I didn't consider this check. And then e5 again. Okay, that's fancy pants stuff. And if he goes here, then okay, then we have this again. Okay, too fancy for me. Okay, so this was, yeah, I just dropped the exchange. It's the story of that. Here I'm at 30 seconds. So not much to say. I just dropped the exchange. We'll play another one. White again. 4-month-old account. Oh god, I really don't want to play this guy. It's 1400 bullet. I can't do it. I'm sorry. 4 months old, 1400 bullet, 2100 rapid. I gotta dodge. And that's block. I just can't do it. I don't like to insinuate, but I just can't do it. 4-month-old account, 1400 bullet, 2100 rapid. I can't. That's too much. That's too much. 1400 bullet is like you barely know how the pieces move. I've dropped this pawn a lot. So what am I even supposed to do here? I guess d6, you would think. Simon Williams actually likes to play d6 in a lot of lines because then you get e5 in one swoop. And so now there's d4 though, and I might not be prepared for that. Okay, well we should be in good shape. I could go a5, stopping b4. Let's try that. And then knight f6. Yeah, then knight f6 here. We should have a good position here. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Oh, but now he can do... Interesting. Now he can go crazy on the king side, but he doesn't. So how do I proceed here? I have no clue. It's b6. I might as well play b6, bishop b7. Oh, I forgot I can't do that. So I need to defend this pawn first. Can I open up the center and then bishop b7? It's not the worst thing. He can, but then he can contest it. I could go queen g6 maybe. Would that make sense? Yeah, the g4 could be a move. Yeah, let's move the queen. I might go to g6 here. Yeah, he takes. Yeah, so I can't take on g4 because he's gonna take on h7. So takes. I could take with the bishop though. I think I can take with the bishop. Okay, and then if knight g5, I just queen g6. There's bishop d3 though. No, I can take the knight. Yeah, so this should be good, right? Can he take on... No, that should be good. Okay, so maybe he goes here anyways. And then after takes, there's... I mean, that should still be good for me though. I don't think, because my queen is right in there. Is f4? No, I mean it's a little scary, but I think I'm fine. It's a little scary. There might have been other moves too, but this is what I calculated. F3, I'll just go back. F3 is probably a good move for him because maybe could I go to F5? Okay, hitting that. So C6, we don't have, I mean, you could argue, no, I don't like rook A7. So just C6. I don't think we have to think about that too long. How am I doing on the clock? I think I'm perfect on the clock. Perfect on the clock so far. Okay, superfluous knights. He's not threatening a damn thing, right? But if I move this knight, then C6 is susceptible. So do I have E5? This is hanging. So this is a little tricky. I mean, I almost have to play rook C8. I guess maybe I have to play rook A7. Rook A7. Rook A7. And then do I go to F5? Let's go to F5. I mean, I guess it wasn't so bad on C8, but let's go here. So what's going on here? I'm up only a pawn. Once if he gets this is kind of dangerous because he could rook H8 is mate. Rook H8 is mate, so he can castle. Yeah, he's going for it. Is he watching my stream? I don't know. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe here though. That closes the gap, right? So that should be playable. And now I'm threatening E5, winning the exchange. E5, when he can take on E5 though, so maybe I should go knight D7 first, and then E5. But maybe I let him just take on E5 here. Yeah, because this wins the exchange, I think. Actually, this wins the exchange without compromising anything. I'm telling you guys, superfluous knights are dangerous. Now, can he take here? No? Oh, he might be able to. Shit. That's not fair. Yeah, but then I can shut this down. Yeah, oh, that's too bad, eh? Maybe I can still play. Maybe I can still play here. Oh, these aren't no. Yeah, this one he wins this pawn, but I think I might have this knight at the end. Please don't suggest bad moves or moves at all. Okay, so takes. takes. No, that's equal at the end. It's still equal. Yeah, so maybe I can try for d5. So d5 takes. This scares me though. What takes. I'm gonna try for this. Which was my original plan. Because the superfluous knights are very dangerous, and they're both attacked already. So you only have to attack it once again. This would have been a much easier decision if e5 wasn't hanging. So pre-move the recapture. And if he takes on f5, rook takes f5. Okay, I think I can just move my rook. No, because then he can take here. Wow. No, then I take here still. No, then he can move the king. He can just move the king then. No, because then his bishop's under attack. Okay, try this. Wait. Yeah, then I just go here. This was my plan. I could have trouble on h1 though still, even if I win the exchange, because there's rook h1 at the end. But I've got king f7. But he's got a lot of firepower here. Okay, so I did that correctly. So there's rook c2, but he's coming here. He's threatening, but I can hold. Maybe I should hold this first, or should I grab a pawn? I don't think I want to allow. Do I want to allow that? We'll go here. So we let him have a pawn, but I secured the premises. Rook c2, there's bishop c3. There's this. Oh, I'm going to flag here. Where can his knight go? Where can his knight go? He has to defend it. Where can it go? Slippery night. How do I do this? Oh, you got me. I can't catch a break. Every game I flag, eh? All I need is 1 second increment. It's so silly, hey? Oh well. I'm used to it. I just played too slow. Okay, play a new one. Get ready to get flagged again. $23.40 bullet. With a 53 RD. I don't want her. He's normally 2300. I'm going to get penalized for this one, but he's normally 2300 rapid. Well, actually, he's 2243. I should have played him. I forgot. Oh, well. No, because it was just a clock issue. I needed to just play quicker that game. Just got to pay more attention. I'm trying to remember if I go bishop d7 here. I think they're transposed most of the time. Actually, I'm trying to remember there too. If I take it, probably should have taken with the pawn. No, this should still transpose. This should be transposed now. Okay, now, did I screw up? I don't think so. I think this is correct still. I think this is still correct. Queen b6. There's knight d4. No, it might be queen b8. This rings a bell. I think this is theory here. Queen b8. I haven't played this in like 2 years, maybe. And then I can take on f3. I don't know theory beyond here, so. And I'm not even sure about, I don't know, like before bishop f3, that's where I ran out of theory on this. Okay, so if I castle, he can take, and then he's got rook d7. His knight can also come in and harass me, so maybe I should play a6. Yeah, so okay, fights me there. So yeah, so rook d8, I'm thinking. Oh wait, what am I talking about? He's hitting g7. Okay, so g6, is this a move? Looks like it. I might have to either castle or play rook g8. I might play rook g8 here. Casting, again, there's takes and this, and I don't love that. I have b5, I have rook b8. I'm also on c3 though, so yeah, if I castle, takes, but then he's got this, and then he has here. I could go bishop e5, then he has rook d7. I'm very passive there. I'll try it out, but let the record show I don't love the play that he's getting there. Is that a problem? I think I'm just dead. I've got king h8. Okay, but not looking great. There's still rook d7 woes. Oh my god, I had knight e8 too. I always forget about that. I think I might have had knight e8. Do I want to give him this back and just go for a draw? I don't think I should. Why should I? But the problem is he comes in here. He's coming in there regardless. He was winning a pawn. I have to do it this way. I have to do it this way. And now he's more active. He's more active. Okay, so I have to go rook a b8, I think. And this is not a good time. This is not a good time. Here and then bring in the king, or I can go here first because he's not making progress, right? Oh, he wants to double up, obviously. But then I can come in here, or no, I can't. So this is, yeah, this is the problem with not being active. So king g7, you know, he moves here or somewhere like that. And I'll probably have to give him a pawn at some point. I guess I could challenge him this way. And then he doubles up, takes, and he's still active. But yeah, I don't see a better plan. So wherever he goes, I follow him. Where's my other rook? Yeah, here. So I could actually go up. I could actually go up here. I was planning to go this way. But this way is more interesting. I don't see how he exploits it. Although I'm cut off on the side, though. This is like essentially the back rank. That could be a problem because then he just marches the king up. But then, okay, I think I can still play this though. It's no different than being on the back rank. Oh shit! I deserve that. I'm not even angry. I'm not even angry because I should have seen that. I'm not even angry. I'm not even angry, but I'm dead. It's just game over. I totally did not see that. I thought this was winning. I might have a chance now. Oh, there's still this. Wow, I'm not even angry because this is a lesson. You know, I deserve it. I'm not even angry. Wow, I totally fell for that. It's funny. There's no saving this. Here. Okay, I gotta try for this. So maybe I have this. I might have king h4, but I'm probably dead. I think he should have come up with the other rook. Wow. I've got h5 hanging on for dear life. Yeah, I think if he had brought in the other rook, I think that might have been winning. This still might be winning for him, but who knows? He could just activate his king. Ocean Eyes 354. Okay, comes in there. So does that... He could try putting two rooks here, maybe. Like this. It's going to take some moves, though. I could put a rook here, but he's grabbing a pawn. Can I go after this one? Do I have time for that? Boom. 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 I don't think... Okay, I think... Okay, but he's got c3, though. c3. Oh, shit. Am I in trouble again? I am. No, because I can take here. Yeah, I can go here and then take on f4. No, I can't. Am I dead again? I have to go rook h5. I drop a pawn there because if I go here, then he's just mating me. I have to go to rook h8. Or can I attack him? Maybe I've got f6. Okay. Okay, b7 then check. So can I go after these now? Or is this still a problem? No, they're staggered. Okay, I only have 2 minutes. Tricky though. Oh my god, I could have threatened this too. Turn the tables on him. I can put the rook. Okay, so yeah, let's get safe. We'll take. Should I save this pawn? Because I can save it, and he can't save these, but he can go after the a pawn. I'm going to save it. It wasn't a miracle. He just went the wrong way. So he wants to trade. I don't think he should trade. Should I keep the rook on? Or even here is dangerous for him. Well, I guess he can just follow me, but he might not. Okay, let's do this. So if he does follow me, I could. Okay, I'm going to take now. I've had enough of that. So we push this one here. That is happening quickly. You know what I'm going to do? If I go here, he's got this. I'm going to screw it up here. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can't even stop it now. What did I do? Oh, shit. Okay. I had my chances. I ran out of time, though. I keep losing to 1900s. I can't complain, though. I had my chances there. Ran out of time. He gave me plenty of chances. Yeah, it was the wrong pawn. I shouldn't have moved the pawn. I was considering this, but I was waiting for him to go to the point of no return. So I was thinking a5, because then he can't defend it. And then I was going to go here, but he can still play. I wanted to go to a4, I mean. Because here, I mean, I can stop it this way. Yeah, I guess I should have just went back. Probably have to go rook f4 here. Rook f4. I just ran out of time. First time I've ever ran out of time. Oh, every game, eh? Every game I'm winning. Well, this one this one I deserve to lose anyways, because yeah, I'm not 2100 anymore. I keep flagging, so I'm now 2000 again. So yeah, this was the wrong approach, and I think I'm just dead now. Had he come in with the other rook, maybe I'm still alive there. Yeah, maybe here I'm still okay, but I should not have come up the board. Except he's threatening mate, so yeah, no, it is too late now, right? That's so crazy. Yeah, I have to go up the board. So this is a blunder up the board. I'm just lost. Yeah, so had he come in with the other rook, I thought this was going to be more dangerous. But I guess I can hide. Maybe that doesn't work for him, because like I can just go rook d8. He gives me a check, and then I'm hiding. No, I made it again. Yeah, that's the more dangerous line. I think that might be mate. He mates me here. And I was able to slip away. And I should be totally fine here. Yeah, I traded. I was thinking also rook d8, because then this is mate, right? But he can always create other threats. So I traded, and I wasn't sure about taking the pawn either. But taking is probably good. I think here I just had to come back at this point. Even here, no, I think now it's too late. Yeah, it's too late now. I had that one chance. Yeah, he just happens to have b3, unfortunately. I had to come back here, I think, on rook f4. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Yeah, it was right here. No, actually, okay, let's start from the beginning. So the opening was fine. Yeah, queen b8 was good. Takes, takes. And I'm actually better now. Knight g4. Wait. So taking on f3 was a mistake, eh? We had better. We had rook g8 and we had knight g4. Knight g4. What's going on here? Oh, rook g8 first. I don't understand. Oh, whoops. He's here. And then I can take anyways. Oh. Okay. Some tactics there. Not simple. And there was also rook g8 first. I'm surprised this is better for black. We have the bishop pair, but we're awkward. So, interesting. I'll have to look at that more on my own. And then this was a blunder. Yeah, just knight e4. I thought I was holding here though. Oh, there was rook d7. And yeah, he gets a pawn and our bishop has nowhere great to go to. I think our bishop is hanging. We might have to go to d8 eventually. And this is bad. So yeah, castle. Yeah, so I should not have castled. That's funny because I was thinking rook g8 too, but and there was also knight h5, but I didn't like knight h5. Yeah. Okay. And then here I'm actually winning. But then king h3. So king h3. I guess we have enough time to create this threat because it actually takes him a little bit of time to push a pawn because of where my rook is. Maybe he can go a4 or something, but I guess this would have been enough to win. I never even considered taking that pawn. And then here I thought I have to go back. No, but there's lots of drawing moves apparently. There's check. And then rook f4. So I guess there were multiple ways, and then I'm better again. And f4, I'm still okay here actually. So this was still okay. So what did I miss? How was I drawing here? Oh, f3. Because it's check. Because it's check. So he's got to come here, and then I can I go rook f? Is this too slow? It's too slow. So then how do I survive? There's two ways. There's rook e3. Oh, because he can't push the pawn. Oh, so sneaky. And then there's also rook e1. Check. And then e4. Wow, there's so many resources. Crazy. Okay. So I'm 2,000 again. Rough. Okay. We have a new account, but I can't. Oh, it's not that new. He's got 1,000 games played. It's not new. Oh, I was just looking at this earlier today. I don't know if I want e4 right away or knight f3. Is it too late then? Can he do something? Yeah, I'm going to go e4 right away. And yeah, I was literally just looking at this. But I think I was looking at the d6 line. I think I can still play knight f3. I don't think anything is... I mean, you could argue there's d5 here. So I almost wonder if I should play c4. But then he can play c5. I think I should maybe play d4. Because then he can't play c5. I guess he could. He's got queen a5. Okay, let's play knight f3, but there is d5 now. Yeah, so he plays that. Maybe I just go d4 anyways, right? d4. Interesting. This is like a Meraxi bind dragon almost if I play c4. Okay, I guess I'm going to take... I mean, his bishop's going to be crazy, though. Okay, and then bishop c4 is d5 a move. Should be okay there. He's got queen a... check. Oh, he's got queen a5. So bishop c4, d5, takes. I've got queen takes. Okay, so I might have bishop c4. So this is like an e4 opening now. It's like, yeah, it's wild. So knight f6, knight c. Oh, how do I defend that? Okay, I'm happy to see that. So let's castle now. Very happy to see that. Knight f6 would have been a little bit of a challenge. Okay, so I could play c3 just to stop any issues right out of the gate. f5 is interesting. But I should probably develop first. I'll give him the opportunity of okay, knight g5 can't be, or knight g4 can't be played. Yeah, this f5 is still on my radar. So maybe can he play this now? No. d6. What am I missing here? Oh, okay, there's rook d8. So how much do I care about that? Queen f3. Yeah, this could become a problem because it's now defended. I almost might need to go to e2. Takes, rook e8. Queen f3. Okay. Well, there's also bishop. Okay, it's a little haywire. But I'm losing all my games today, so if I lose another one, it's fine. I'm used to it. Yeah, here I'm just going queen f3. And we should be okay there. Rook d8 made more sense. I don't know why he played knight g4 right away. Okay, so we take. And we take again. So my queen is almost overloaded, so I got to be careful. Bishop a3. He can attack one of them. I've got this. Should be okay. I've got e7 too. So I think I can go here. Oh. Okay, c4, and then there's e6. It's getting chaotic. Can I go here, allow him to check, and then take? He's got to double check though. I also have h3. So maybe c4 or h3. Oh, I forgot he's on my rook. I already forgot. Shit. What about rook a b1? Can he take? He can. Yeah, I might have to do this after all. Or c4. So c4. Wait, is there still this problem? No, because then I have rook f1 after. Okay, so c4, e6, and I might have c5. Let's try this. So e6, I can either take on f8 or I can maybe go c5. So e6, c5. Yeah, so I take the rook or I go c5 here. So c5, where might he go? Queen a5? Yeah, that doesn't look good. I have 2 pieces under attack there. 3. Yikes. I could just take the knight. Could I have taken the knight last move? Oh god, I might have... I could have taken it last move. Damn it. Okay. So here I have just 1 piece under attack. I'm hitting his rook. If I take the rook and he takes my bishop, I can retreat my bishop, but I don't know what's going on. I might take the rook here, but there's a lot of complexity. Okay, let's take that. I don't know. I got 3 minutes on the clock here. Still have to watch out for back ranks too. So I've got c5, and then I can anchor this. Oh, but then he hits my rook. I keep forgetting about that. So how about rook fb1? There's this check again. And he always has this double check. But how bad is that for me? Does he have a smothered mate? Well, then he can take my bishop. So maybe I take the knight now. Now I take the knight. He can Zwischen Zug, bishop c4. And I can't go here. There's still back ranks. Oh, no, he should have taken here. He should have taken here because I had back rank issues. Okay. So now I do a Zwischen Zug of my own. This was so tactical. I think we both missed a lot of stuff. This is still very tricky, though. I'm up the exchange, but his bishop is very strong. Okay. So I think, yeah, this is still very dangerous. Let's get rid of this pawn. I got to watch the clock as well. And I might create Luft. No, first I'll just offer a trade. So let's just do that. And then I should probably create Luft at this point. Even though I'm the one up the exchange. He's considering it. He's considering this. That doesn't do queen here doesn't do anything. Okay, let's create Luft, but then his rook gets active. But let's just create Luft. Oh, he's on my pawn. Okay, so here he's still active there. Here. Oh, I can't defend everything, eh? I got to do this. I'm wasting so much clock time. God, I spent like 30 seconds on that. And then I'll create Luft. H3. Yeah, he's getting... Okay, what? Here I'm okay to do a trade. Here I'm okay to... And I'm dropping A2. Okay, just create Luft now. I have a minute now. if he goes here, I've got rook c1. Rook c1. And I trade. He can take on a2 now. He doesn't. Oh, he goes for this. I don't think that's good, though. He should have taken on a2. I've got a minute now. This is very hard. I'm slightly better. But he could probably build a fortress. And I have got no time, as usual. If I had 7 minutes here, it's... can I go here? Oh, there's bishop. There's bishop here. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, bishop a3. There was bishop f1. Queen a3. There's bishop f1 there. I'm going to keep pushing this pawn. It's my ticket to freedom. It's my ticket to freedom. Now a6. This a pawn is my ticket to freedom. I actually could have just taken on a7 there, but I can still take it next move. This is my ticket to freedom, I'm telling you. My hand is very cold. It's going to affect how quickly I can move the mouse. It's very stiff. Okay, here. So that he can't attack g2. Okay, we do that. Now we can threaten to take the rook. So how do I win from here? King g3. Actually, I might try to get in here. Is the ticket. Yeah, I told you it's all about the a-pawn. The a-pawn. But I might flag like I did every other game that I was winning. So yeah, we'll come in here. 37 seconds. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Crap. Crapola. Crapola. Why did I move the king? I could have queened. I just panic when I'm low on the clock. I just panic when I'm low on the clock. Threatening mate next move. See if he sees it. He needs to give me a check on g2. That works. No, that doesn't work. But I just panic when I'm low on the clock. I just can't. I just panic. Yeah, so now, oh yeah, so, okay. I mean, go for the draw unless I can see something better. But my hand is too cold to play quicker. I'll take the draw. He's just going to flag me, though. I can't even go here. Whoops. Oh, I could have went here. No, I couldn't have. Here is the move. Too late now. I had my chance. I just can't play under time pressure. Just can't do it. Just can't do it. I should, yeah, here, and then I can sack the queen. Okay, there we go. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have let him get this check in. It's not a big deal. Okay. Now, can I survive here? I'm just gonna go for the draw because I don't have time. I'll take the draw. Yeah. I just get beat on the clock every game. Who knows what my rating would be if it wasn't the clock. But I'm just, yeah. I'm going to end it there because my hand is too cold now and I literally cannot move the mouse very quickly. But I think with the exception of maybe 1, possibly 2 games, I just played too slow. I just, without increment, it's tough. Okay, that's going to be it for me today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. See you next time.